Hi, this is Derek Tangren from the Adobe Analytics product team. Today, I'm going to walk through a feature for both Adobe Analytics and Customer Journey Analytics. In Adobe Analytics, we call it sub-hit analysis, and in Customer Journey Analytics, we refer to it as sub-event analysis. It's an incredibly powerful feature to help you do even more sophisticated analysis. We'll start in Adobe Analytics and begin by explaining the challenge that we're solving here. Let's say that I'm an analyst for an insurance company, and I want to understand the amount of online revenue coming in from an individual health insurance plan. Keep in mind, I can have multiple plans that I'm paying my premium for at the same time. Historically, I've only been able to create a segment down to the hit level. If I have multiple products or multiple plans in a hit, I'll get results for all of them. The way this surfaces in the reporting is as follows. I bring over my hit level segment for my individual health insurance plan, and I can see the associated revenue of almost $800,000. If I'm not aware of the nuance of being able to have multiple plans as part of that hit level segment, I may assume that all of that revenue is associated with the individual health insurance plan. We can see below, if I apply that same segment to a detailed report, that revenue is actually made up of several additional plans. That could be valid for some analysis use cases, but I may want my segment to only return that revenue associated with the individual health insurance plan. That's where sub-hit analysis comes in. I now have the ability to create a segment at the product level. I can see in my scope dropdown that I now have an additional option of products to select. This unlocks the power of sub-hit analysis. If I then take and apply my sub-hit segment to those reports, I can now see that it's segmenting down to only the individual health insurance plan, returning the proper revenue amount. In Customer Journey Analytics, we have even more flexibility. Due to the nature of CJA's extensible data model, we're able to support any object array you've defined in your schema. We've also added a new tab in Data Views to help manage this called Containers. In this example, we're working in a CJA B2B environment. We have all our system containers as well as the ability to create custom containers, again, based on our schema. We'll create a new container based on our product list items object array. When we head back to Analysis Workspace, we'll be able to use the power of sub-event analysis. I'll open up an event segment that I've already created and we'll create a new sub-event segment. Similar to Adobe Analytics, we have one new option in our scope dropdown we can select. In CJA, this is called Object, and after selecting that, we'll have an additional dropdown to select the specific container that we've curated in our data view. We'll update that and save it and head back out to Workspace. In a similar fashion, as we apply it to the report, we can see that it segments down just to that specific value in our report. On the left, we have what we've historically had down at the event level. It's also supported using the Quick Segment Builder, and I build my segment in a very similar way. Sub-hit and sub-event analysis open up a host of opportunities for exploration. We're excited to see how you take advantage of this capability and use it to drive more value for your organization. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.